two, one. Welcome to Love Machine.
Hi guys, welcome back to another episode of PNN.
We're your hosts. I'm Fabiola Bruno.
And I'm Bola Lowe. Students, March 1st starts Women's History Month, and March 8th is International Women's Day. This is a time to celebrate women like Michelle Obama and Coco Chanel and their accomplishments.
Now, let's see what's going on highlights with Bola.
Cafe Pause took place on Friday, February 14th, bringing students together for an event of talent, creativity, and fun. The event featured 6 incredible performances and interactive Valentine's games, making it a memorable experience for everyone who attended.
Define what's within.
On Tuesday, February 18th, Pause hosted a Black History Showcase at Plainfield High School, celebrating culture and artistry through a variety of performances. Each studio had the chance to shine, with strong vocal performances, beautiful piano pieces, captivating theater acts, and high-energy dance routines. The showcase highlighted the hard work and dedication of our students while honoring Black history in a meaningful way.
Thank you, Bola. Students, on March 3rd, we celebrate Read Across America Day. This is a motivational day that calls all children and youth in every community across the country to celebrate reading. Now, let's see what's going on with the new dress code on Tips and Tricks. Hi everyone, I'm Fabiola Bruno and I'm here with your tips and tricks. On this tips and tricks, I'm going to show you guys how to dress accordingly to the dress code. For this dress code, we get a little bit more of freedom of expression, but we can't take too much advantage of it. So I'm going to teach you guys what you can and what you can't wear. On a dress down, this outfit is appropriate to wear. But now, what about the days that we don't have a dress down? This is our school uniform. But if you're a middle schooler, you could also wear this. The middle schoolers have a dress code of a blue top, and the high schoolers have a dress code of a green top. You are also allowed to wear sweatshirts and sweatpants. Now this is an outfit that you shouldn't be wearing. Leggings are forbidden, and so are things that show your mid-waist. Now for the shoes, you're not allowed to wear Crocs or slip-on Uggs. But you are allowed to wear boots and sneakers. That's all for today, guys. Thank you for tuning in to Tips and Tricks, and make sure you don't get dress coded. Bye, have a great day.
Thank you, Fabiola. From Miss Mays, students, Social Emotional Learning Day is on March 3rd. There will be different workshops held during Flex. For more information, see Miss Mays. Now let's learn more about our English teacher, Mrs. Newman, with Julia on Teachers Are People Too.
Hi, I'm Julia, and welcome back to Teachers Are People Too, and I'm here with Miss Newman. Miss Newman, how you doing this afternoon?
I'm very well. I'm just looking forward to parent-teacher conferences.
Are you ready to start the interview?
Yes, I am.
Do you have any hobbies or interests that you enjoy outside of school?
So hobbies lately have kind of fell to the wayside just because I have an 8-month-old at home. But typically, if I am able to work on anything, I may sing, play piano. I've been trying to learn drums. I'm not very good at it, but I'm still learning. And occasionally embroidery or something of that nature. I also really like to play video games.
What type of video games do you like to play?
So right now I'm playing Hogwarts Legacy, and I'm kind of enjoying the experience of just essentially exploring and things of that nature, but I haven't played it in quite some time since, again, I'm taking care of myself.
What's it like trying to balance your work life and your home life?
It's very challenging, I'm not going to lie. Since this is my first child, my first experience with it, and I returned to work from my maternity leave in January, and we started daycare in February, there's a lot of changes all at once. So I try really hard to essentially complete all the necessary requirements at the school if possible, so I don't have to bring my work home. However, thankfully, my husband is very understanding of the expectations of teachers, and if I need to work on one weekend or something of that nature, he will take care of during it. So I'm able to essentially set aside time to do my professional responsibilities.
By the way, congratulations on your child.
Thank you.
Where did you work before coming to PAWS?
So I worked at a school called South River High School, and my role was to teach high school English, but I was more of an in-class support role as opposed to a general education teacher.
What was it like switching from that to like a full-time teacher?
Going from essentially special education to teaching general, there are all the different responsibilities from one to the other. With special education, you work with a smaller, marginalized population, and a lot of it, especially if you're in class support as opposed to a resource room, it's essentially making modified materials and essentially checking up with your students to make sure that they are successful with their goals. Whereas in a general education setting, it's a lot more grading and it's a lot more planned in some ways. But both tasks are challenging in their own way.
So now that you're at PAWS, like what differences have you noticed from your previous school to PAWS?
As far as differences, I taught similar grades when I was at South River. I think I taught mostly seniors in English 2, which I have taught English 2, and I have taught seniors with AP Literature. But I've never had to experience teaching honors and AP at South River, so it's kind of a nice change to be able to teach honors and AP classes as well as the general education curriculum.
Do you have any like teaching pet peeves? So things that like get on your nerves?
Yes. So some of the pet peeves I have, and this is probably very common for a lot of teachers, is when I give instructions and then I have a student ask what we're doing. That's a pet peeve, but I just went over it. Sometimes when students start packing up very early and try to stay by the door, that's a pet peeve of mine as well. And simply talking openly. Those are my pet peeves.
So just like basic respect and leaving early. I mean, I do that sometimes, but it's like by accident though, because I don't pay attention to the time. Some people are packing up and I'm like, oh, it's time to leave.
Right, sometimes when we essentially see others packing up, it's indicating to us, oh, it's time to leave. So if someone starts packing up early, essentially some kind of mentality. I do understand. But the bell, is usually the one indicating the class is over.
So what was the biggest class you ever taught?
The largest class I ever taught was technically 35 students at South River. I was in that capacity a co-teacher. In fact, the lead teacher actually had to email the principal and say we are breaking fire code by having 35 students in a room and 2 adults. So they removed 3 students. So it made it slightly smaller, but it was still the largest class I ever had.
I don't understand why schools, yeah, like why would you pack so many students into one class and then have only 2 teachers? Like, it doesn't make sense.
I'm not sure. I don't make those decisions as far as scheduling is concerned. However, that being said, I can thankfully say I've never size at this school.
All right, and just one final thing. Do you have a message you'd like to give to the students of Pause?
So I would say my message is to believe in your own potential, and if there's an opportunity to learn, take it.
Thank you guys for tuning in to Teacher People 2, and I'll see you again next time. Bye.
Thank you, Julia. Students, on March 10th, we will be having half a day with dismissal time being at 12:30, along with no school on March 31st for Eid. Enjoy the time off. Now, let's see what people did this Valentine's Day with Kayler on Walls on the Halls.
Hey guys, welcome back to a new episode of PNN. I'm your host Kayler for Walls in the Halls, and today we're going to ask people what they did for Valentine's and who they had for Valentine's Day. Who am I here with?
Ashley.
Who am I here with?
Amira.
Who am I here with? Oscar.
Gabby.
Who am I here with?
Leslie.
Who am I here with? Huh? I say, who am I here with?
Jackson.
Jackson. So, what are you going to do for this Valentine's Day? Do you have a Valentine?
Not only because, like, I'm trying to keep to myself this time, right?
So, did you have a Valentine's?
I actually did this year.
And what'd you do on Valentine's Day?
On Valentine's, I had to go to work, but we went out the day after, so it still counted. So
Where'd you guys go?
we actually went to the aquarium, which in the last PNN, I had told Kayla that I wanted to go. We went, and then we went out to eat, and then we just went home, and we were just watching a movie.
Hi, Mira. So, do you have a Valentine's? And if you don't, what are your plans on Valentine's Day?
Well, I have an ex. No Valentine, but an ex. And probably hang out with him real down bad. But
Why are you going back to your ex?
I love him, man.
But y'all left for a reason.
Oh, you clocking it.
Actually, so do you have a Valentine's? And if you don't, what do you plan on doing for Valentine's?
I do have a Valentine. I'm going to go to Cheesecake Factory with my man.
What are you going to order?
Something with pasta for sure.
That's what's up.
I mean, for Valentine's Day, I don't really got anything planned. You know, it's like, just gonna play footy, maybe a little bit of the bubble at night, and just, yeah, maybe Kayler's gonna accompany me at night, 9 to 11 sesh, and yeah, we're just gonna ball out. I don't think, no dates or anything.
Hi, Gabby. So, do you have a Valentine's, and what are your plans on Valentine's?
I do have a Valentine, but she's being weird. She's not telling where we're going, so I might just stay at home.
And that's the end of this episode, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed. Always remember to leave a like and subscribe. And until then, I'll see you to the next one.
Thank you, Kayler.
As you all may know, Ms. Ginsburg's last day here at Pause was on February 7th. But before she left, she wanted to say goodbye to the Pause community. So let's take a listen.
I'm very thankful for my time here at Pause, and I'm going to miss everyone so much, and I wish everyone the best.
We hope you enjoyed this episode of PNN.
Make sure to like and subscribe and email us with any news you would like to see covered.
And follow us on all our social medias.
Bye.